Hi, myself Akshay Kurhekar, a blockchain developer. So in today's video, we're gonna see how to scale a Hyperledger Indy network from 4 nodes to the 7 nodes. Right? I hope you're enjoying this playlist. In first video, we have seen how to set up a Hyperledger Indy network with Docker with four nodes and one ledger as well. So if you have not seen this video, please go and check that video. This is the continuation of that video as well. Yeah. So yeah, before getting started to this video, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and comment on this particular channel. If you have any doubts, feel free to write your doubts in the comment section, and I'll happy to answer your questions. So let's get started. So, as I mentioned in this video, we're gonna see how to add new nodes in existing network, right? So we have already created a network with 4 nodes using Docker. So today we're gonna add more 3 nodes on the same network using Docker concept only. So why 3 nodes? So here is a very pretty good formula for it to understand it properly. So here, what exactly we're gonna do? We have it's a blockchain. We run a consensus mechanism. So it has good actors or bad actors. So F is like a fault tolerance capacity. Let's say for some XYZ reason, my one node get down, but I still want my network up and running. So what is the constraints for that, right? So is it possible to do that, or do we need all time every node is up? So yes, it's possible. We can avoid every node to be have up in the network. There is a flexibility with us where few nodes can go down and can come up in the while running the network, but there are some constraints. What are the constraints? Like we have to follow 3f plus 1 formula. So what this 3f plus formula means? So 3f plus formula means like f is the number of fault tolerance capacity. Let's say if f is equal to 1 means 3 into 1 plus 1 is equal to 4. Okay. So what this formula is going to do, you need minimum 4 node to run your network with one node of fault tolerance capacity. Out of 4, if one node will go down, still your there will be no impact on your network. Your network will be up and running properly because we are using here because they are running their own consensus mechanism over there with the remaining 3 nodes, and they can sync up the ledger. If that fourth node went down and come up again after some time, so it will sync up with the remaining ledger, and it will be a part of network automatically. You don't need to worry. Let's say if I want to add a fault tolerance capacity of node 2, then what I need to do, I need to follow the same formula, 3f plus 1. So 3 into 2 is equal to 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. So this I need a minimum 7 number of nodes to keep my network up and running with two number of the capacity of two faulty nodes, right? So if 3 nodes will go down out of 7, then my node network will not run. Okay. And in the same with 4, let's say you have running the number 4 number of nodes, and out of it 2 will go down, then my consensus will fail and my network will not up and running. So this is a constraint for that. So now we'll try to add 3 more nodes in my infra, so which is 5th, 6th, and 7th. So yeah, so we are I'm using here Ubuntu 20.04, Indy node. Okay, so Git Node.js we are using Docker Compose. So let's get started with the screen sharing. Yeah. So guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It's pretty important. So many good content you're gonna see very soon in future. Okay, so this is our one repository. We are going to start with the docs here. So in docs, we have multiple sections where first one is to add new nodes. Yeah, that's what we are targeting today. And we have multiple sections called Indy CLI troubleshooting using one network and writing transactions as well, right? So my focus point of area today will be adding new nodes, not single, multiple nodes, right? So what are the steps to do that? So very first we need to find my Docker host IP. Okay, got it. Then we need to change this one generate transactions file, start node script, and then YAML, Docker compose YAML we need to update, and then we need to change the manage file as well. And then we need to build the container and then start the ledger. As simple as that, right? So yeah, so let's head towards getting Docker host IP. So they have mentioned pretty well decent steps over here. So we have a here command to get the Docker host IP. So let me follow the command in my terminal. I hope my screen is visible properly to you guys. Right. Hmm. I got my host. So what I will do, I'll just copy this, and I'll in side by side I'll open up here a README file, right? Or let me create a new file, which is much better. Let me call it as setup steps stops.md file, and then let's maintain our setup steps. Okay. So here I found the Docker host IP, and okay, okay. So what else I need to do? It's behaving weird, man. Don't behave weird. Be good. So what we need to do now? We need to create a .env file, and we need to add IP and IPs into it. Okay. So what exactly I need to add? Let's prepare the content over here. I need to add IP. What is my IP? And I need IPS. Okay. So we are adding 7 nodes, right? So this will be my one IP for ledger, and here I have to give 7 times IP, because in our use case we are using Docker, so everything is running in one machine. But in ideal scenario, it is like most likely we're gonna use different machines for running. Running different content or different nodes, right? So this is 4 plus this 3, this is 7. Okay, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 7, perfect. So we have here 7 IPs properly. So we need to create the env. We have to create the env in root directory. Create .env, enter, and just copy paste this content, right? This content copy here, paste. Cool. So we are done with the env content, right? Now let's see my add. So what's my first step? We have done with the first step. Let's move to the second one. Yeah, this is done. This is done. This is done. Now we have to go. Oh shit! What's this thing? Sorry for the. One network. Inside one network, wanted to do, we have to go to the bin and we have to update one generate transactions file. Okay, sorry, we don't need to click it because this is a preview mode, so it will redirect to the me empty file. So let's go to the bin, and here one one transaction. I opened it here. I'll close this side. Now here, very first, what we need to do, we have here 1 2 3 4. Let's go up. Let's just copy paste this command, right? Do command F here to find this particular thing, paste it, and you'll get it, right? So I got this. So here what I need to do, I need to replace this with this. So simply copy this, right? And say to replace it, right? And then simply replace it. We are done. Good. We are done with the replacement, right? Same we need to with this. So I can see it. It's just below it. So what exactly we are doing here? Here just we are updating the number of arguments, right? IP arguments here. Previously, we are passing four because there are four nodes. Now we need to pass seven because we are adding three more. So that's what exactly we are doing here. We are adding three more Docker host IP and the IP addresses. So if we go down little bit, it will ask you for these nodes. So let's find it out how many repetitions we have out of it. We have two repetitions over here. So instead of node 4, what we need node 7, right? So we need to update it to node 7 and just replace the repetitions. Okay, we have done this part and then move to the scripts in start nodes. So now where it is, it's inside the scripts part. Inside script, we have to go to the start nodes. Okay, so I'm in the script start nodes. So what I need to do very first, I need to change here. Instead of node now 1 2 3 4, we have to give 1 2 3 4 5 6. So as simple as that, just copy this one and then search over here where that come. Yeah, here it is. So simply we need to add here 5 6 7, right? Done. Good. Now in if you read this file properly, there is a one below down proper sections distributed for multiple nodes: node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, node 4, because previously it's node 4 only. So now we have to add the section for node 5 6 and 7. What exactly it's doing? So here this will start the start Indy node command. So it's like a specific command to start your container, right? Indy container, or we can say the Indy engine inside your container, and then it will set up your directory for your working directory will be your home Indy, and then log it will attach your logging properly, and then the port number as well. We are assigning here port numbers 97. Oh shit, we are assigning here port number as well, right? So you can see it here we are end up using 9708 port number, and then we'll start using here 9709 till in the continuation format till 9714. So simply what it's best to do, copy the section, copy the section and paste it over here. I know a lot of copy paste is here, but yeah, that's the do what we need to do. It's easy, right? And one more thing we need to do, one more copy paste will be here. So here you can see the same section, command, tell, on all those things, like right, temp, logs. So simply 5 6 7, this one, 5. It's the same line. We need to just extend with the 5 6 7, right? Now it's time to move towards our Docker Compose YAML. Array, yaar, don't do the Akshay. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't need to click it. So let's move to the Docker Compose. Where it is? It's in the root directory. Yeah, it's in the root directory. Okay, my bad. We don't need to open in this terminal. You have to open it here. So yeah, you got it. Inside Docker Compose, now what we need to do, whatever ports we have assigned there in that particular document in above script, right, in node start.sh, we have to uh, utilize that all those ports. We have to define their proper porting number inside Docker Compose. So here, this is a port section. So I will start defining over here and make sure that you have a proper indentation here. Otherwise, you'll end up doing a lot of mess in your files, right? So yeah, I think it's good. And now what do we need to do? We have to add the section for node 5, node 6, node 7. Here we have a section for node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, and we don't have 5 6 7. So we are, it's a good thing they have did pretty decent job for documenting all this thing. Now let's just simply again one more copy paste, do the copy and let's paste it over here. So now check with the indentation here. It's pretty important one to know where to start the copy paste. So I think I did pretty decent job over here. Yeah, I think we are good with the indentation. So this is the indentation line you have to follow for node 5 and then volumes images. Yeah, we are good. We are good with the indentation. Perfectly fine. And now we need to add volumes. Yes, let's grab these volumes. And then let's attach this volume over here. Good. Done with the volumes as well. What else we need to do with the updation on the manage file? We have to update the manage file here. uh, Now let's go to the manage file. It's in a root directory. Okay, perfect. Now let's copy this command and let's check where it is. I think it's just open in my file, but yeah, I got it. But what you need to do, you need to always use this to get it properly. And now replace this or add this 6 7, these three things, right? 5 6 7. You have to allow to run node 5, node 6, node 7. This command is useful for starting your ledger, starting your all container. This will initiate, this will simply trigger your node 5, node 6, and node 7, right? And then same thing you have to do with sync test as well, right? This will help you to properly run this command to trigger fifth, sixth, and seventh node. Now, yeah, we did both. Now it's good. Yeah, we are done with the edits. Now it's time to rebuild everything. So before rebuilding, we have to do here some sort of thing. Little tweak is here. Uh, I must recommend to remove your existing image because sometimes it will do a conflict. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's first try to start. Now I have not did build, right? So let's do start. Manage start. What it will do, it will going to run my previous script. Okay, okay, so I already done with, my bad. Let's remove it. I was in assumption like that I have only 4 nodes only, but I have already 7 nodes running over there. I did one try run, so that's why I have. So yeah, just we need to remove whatever it's there running. So just remove it to down, and then I'll try to run this particular container again. Oh, let's wait for a second. Yep, we are good here. Now let's try manage. First build, we have to do build because we have edited everything again. So let's do build here. Wait for a second. Mm-hmm. Build successful. Let me pull this above. Yeah, build done, no error. Hopefully, good. Now, oh, sorry, my bad. Manage start. No, let's do manage start over here. Hopefully, it should work properly. Yeah, perfect. No errors. Now it's good time to check manage logs. It's very important to check logs. We will get a pretty understanding. It's my things are happening correct or not. I think things is happening good. They are generating their nodes and the secrets BLS. Yes. Good. This is pretty good commands. Good logs. Now we have to check, start looking into our ledger. Is it up or not, right? So after this we need to check. Now let's try to check it's up or not. Okay, it's loading. But I think we have here some issue. Okay, I know. I think we have to wait for a few seconds because we have now 7 nodes, right? So it's gonna take some sort of time. In another window, what we can experiment, we can simply do, we can check how many Docker container is there. So to check that, is there my any Docker is crashing or not? Okay, Docker ps2 -a, is there any exited container or not? Okay, hopefully I can't see any exited container, so this is a good news. And then yeah, I can see, yeah, seven, node 7, 1, 2, 6, 3, 5, 4, and web server. Perfect. We have everything up and running. Okay, if I want to check log of any specific node, so what do we need to do? You need to grab the container ID of it, copy it, do docker ps logs, and then, sorry, not ps, you don't need here, docker logs, and then simply docker id. So you can see I am getting pretty decent logs, and it's showing me it's ledger sync as well. So it means my, yeah, perfect, good. So my ledger is up and running. So why I got to know that? Because here it's showing all the transaction ledger sync, right? I can get here number of transaction in my log itself. So it will denote that my network is running up and running. So you can see everything is good. We have pretty decent seven nodes. So we are here, we have domain transactions. So this domain transaction is related to the trustee steward and endorser and all the uh, did registration type. So pool transaction is here. This is completely depends on number of nodes. How many number of nodes you have, the number of the same number of transaction you will be having here. So here we have seven validator nodes running. You can see services are validator. So just I want to highlight here one key point. So you can see node IP, each node IP is same because everything is running in same machine. But with respect to one node, if you observe clearly, you can see client and node. So node is for node to node communication and client is for node to external world communication. If someone want to communicate with this node, let's say when I want to write a schema on that ledger, so I'll be going to communicate from this ledger itself. This data transmission is communicated through this client IP and client port. So in real world use case, when we need to set it up in a production grade, so this your client node can be a different machine, and this your node can be a different machine, and these collectively both can act as a validator. Okay, so please remember this thing. It's a very important, like very important part. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we will just simply try to write some transaction on the ledger, like creating deed, and then we'll conclude that it's properly working or not. So let me grab some deed. I've seen somewhere in the document, so I think it's in the Indy CLR document. Yeah, I think this is a seed. So I need a seed, 32 character seed, so I can generate some deed out of it. Let's copy it and let's move to our document we have created setup. So we don't need split screen here, but TK. Stability settings. So here we'll change a few characters, one, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 character bit, and then here let's change three character here. So three here. Okay. Now let's copy this and let's go here. Right. The optional detail they will give us, and then Akshay, and then register as an endorser. And now you can see, yeah, immediately it get reflected. And now let's copy this deed. Okay, copy deed. Go to the domain, go to the ledger. Let's find your deed. Is it registered or not? Yeah, it's registered. I can see it properly. Perfect. So this is like a simplest sort of transaction what I can show you from here, ledger. So if you want to do some other sort of transaction, let's say writing schema or writing credential definition, so we need a proper wrapper or Indy SDK for that. So you can either you can do with Indy SDK using any Node.js, Golang, or any Python wrapper, or you need Aries agent frameworks to interact with your ledger. So maybe in future I'll deep into all those detailed concept as well. So I hope guys you enjoyed this video, and this is a pretty awesome and good one, right? So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and share with the community this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Jai Hind.